Really? You've got to be kidding me.
All right, so we were talking about Ford earlier in the show, and unfortunately, we're coming back to Ford here.
No, not again.
Dad, this
Are
was
they
shared.
in serious trouble? I've heard a rumor they're in serious trouble. They're on life support.
This was shared on the community forum, CarEdge.com/community from Mike.
Yeah.
Be sure to look at the Monroney label. I came across this while looking at F-150 inventory. It doesn't appear that this is something the dealership does as a routine business practice, so I emailed the sales manager to ask them to correct the discrepancy. The bottom line is, don't just assume that the dealer/salesperson has the correct MSRP. Confirm it directly on the window sticker, the Monroney label. We have here, Dad, an advertised price showing MSRP $77,315. The market price is $68,037. The savings,
$9,278. And I'm just going to guess now. I haven't seen this, but I'm going to guess that the actual MSRP is $68,037. Would that be the case?
And we have the window sticker, and the actual MSRP is actually lower.
Yeah. Oh my goodness gracious!
It is $66,900.
Wow. How could that be?
These types of discrepancies can happen, and it's a really gabby can be because you cannot misrepresent an MSRP like that. That is a terrible.
No. You can. Yeah. It's done every day. I believe what you meant to say is you shouldn't misrepresent an MSRP like that.
Yeah.
You've already proven that you can, but you shouldn't.
Yeah. And this is really important. You have to ask for the window sticker. This, unfortunately, becomes even more of a problem in the used car world when you want to actually know what the original window sticker was, and no one has it. But especially for a new car, again, to show you here, this dealer on their website had it advertised at $77,315 MSRP.
Yeah.
It's not.
It's not anywhere near that.
It's not anywhere near that.
No. And if I may, there was I read a comment today about why are we against dealerships making a profit? Apple makes a profit, Samsung makes their profit, and don't get mad at the dealers, get mad at the government because of all the government fees. And it's got nothing to do with the government. Okay, it's got everything to do with practices like that. My guess is, this is just a guess.
It's his opinion too.
And no, this is a guess because I don't own any Apple. Well, I have an Apple product that my son, the company gave me.
Yeah.
But so I've never bought an Apple product. But my guess is that if you were to look up at the Apple store what the price of something is, and then go to the Apple store to want to buy it, the price that it showed on the Apple Store's website would be the price that you could pay for it when you went into the store. There are way too many dealers. Darry, we're on the show. There are way too many dealers that practice deceptive sales tactics like this. That's what we get upset about. That's what we're trying to change and to address. Okay? I have never sat here and said dealerships should not make a profit. They should. Absolutely. They're entitled to. They've invested millions of dollars in their facilities to be able to sell and service vehicles to their customers. Okay? They are absolutely entitled to a profit. It's the way they go about making the profit that I object to. If the basis of your business is to deceive your customers in order to get them into your store, you're doing something wrong. Okay, that's not how it should work. And if you're a dealer who says, I hate those tactics, I'd like to do something different, but in order for me to be competitive in my market area, I can't. That's BS. You can. You just have to advertise differently, and you have to advertise what makes you different. Okay, and could there be some short-term loss while you're building that long-term business strategy? Absolutely. But in the long run, you're going to win. You're absolutely going to win. But you're too scared to do it. Just do it right. Make your profit. Everybody wants you to make a profit. Just stop deceiving people in order to be able to make that profit.
This comes in from one of our community members. 2 Mavericks on their lot. The dealer is listing them as used cars with no dealer warranty and has taken the Monroney stickers off the trucks. One truck has a 25-mile odometer reading, the other has 10 miles.
Yes.
They've added about $10,000 of the price for these 2 trucks. These are Mavericks.
Yes.
Dad, what do you make this?
I make that this is a Ford dealer that is more concerned with short-term profit than he or she is in long-term customer development.
Yeah.
It's like if you get people to pay that extra $10,000, at a certain point they wake up and they go, well, wait, I just paid $10,000 for air, for nothing. I got nothing for it other than, well, I got to use this truck that I paid too much for. And I'm thinking somewhere along the line, the customer will wake up and go, I don't ever want to do business with them again. So, I get why dealers would take some vehicles like that and they go, okay, the people that ordered them, the sale fell through. We'll sell it to our in-house lease company so that we can now claim it's a used car and we can put it in the market. It'll still have the balance of the factory warranty from whatever date they reported it sold to Ford, but if it takes them 30 days or 60 days to sell it, well, somebody's going to lose a month or 2 months worth of factory warranty. And I get why but it's just
short-sighted.
Yes. You talk about it all the time about you got to be in it for the long game.
Yeah.
And when dealers do things like this, it's they prove conclusively to their customers that they ain't in it for the long game. They're only in it for the short-term gain, and they want to extract as much money as they possibly can out of their customers before they either sell their dealerships to somebody else, and they've made all the money they possibly can. But it's a way to take vehicles that are in short supply and get whatever the market is on those vehicles. But I don't encourage it. Now, I will tell you, when I was with the Penske organization, we didn't do that for normal cars. Now, at our Porsche dealership, where there were specialty Porsches, and at our campus, we didn't sell over MSRP. On the specialty Porsches, they made their way into our lease fleet, so they could be sold as used cars at whatever the prevailing market rate was for those vehicles. But those, those are few and far between. Those are niche vehicles.
Yeah, but you can make
this is not a Maverick is not a niche vehicle.
It is, though, based on how many Ford has actually produced. I think it's a really got to be Kimmy because we don't like the practice, but I think everyone understands the supply and demand piece. Just public service announcement. Find one where dealers selling it as a new vehicle at MSRP.
Yeah, because I can tell you at the dealer we were at on Sunday, they only had a $3,000 markup on a brand new one that still had the factory warranty.
Instead of paying $10,000 over as a used one. Pops, let me show you this other one. Here is some car dealership math that I need your help with.
I love car dealership math.
Someone smarter than me explained this car dealership math. We've got a 2023 Jeep Grand Cherokee L, and I also want you to guess what state this car deals from. The MSRP retail price is $46,425.
Okay.
There's a rebate of $3,000 for a total savings of $6,000, and then
Wait a second. Where did the $6,000 come from?
So we're at 46 up there. Here, wait. Let me zoom in here so we can all see together. So we've got 46,425.
Yeah.
43,425.
It was the selling price. Then a rebate of $3,000. So the total savings, the $3,000 that they discounted it plus the rebate, would give you a total savings of $6,000 if indeed the selling price came down to $40,000.
But somehow then we're back up to $41,743.
Well, they added accessories for almost $3,000 and the dock fee. So we're in Florida at $979.
We are in Florida.
Okay, so that's pure profit. So let's say the accessories have $2,000 worth of profit.
I just don't understand how there's $6,000 in savings.
Well,
we've got $46,425 as the MSRP / retail.
Yeah.
And then a market value selling price of 43,425.
Yeah, lesser rebate would take you down to 40,000.
But where's the 40,000?
I don't know. And then they have accessories.
Yeah, I don't know.
That takes you back up to 43.
But then they say total savings is 6. I got so confused.
Wait,
with
Bob,
this one.
keep scrolling down. So how's it only have a total balance of 41.7? So it really does have 6, but I don't know how the hell they got there.
This one confused the hell out of me when I saw it.
Yeah, I mean,
I look at these all day long. I have no clue what's going on here. And we look at just to be
there's $6,000 off somewhere, but the 6,000, it just, there's more than 6,000 off. Really? If the MSRP was 46 and change, okay, and you got $6,000 in savings, what does that say to you? That the selling price would then become
40,425.
Okay,
Plus,
okay, so that takes you up to 43.
Yeah,
that takes you up to 44.
We're talking about the
that takes you up to 45.5. That takes you up to 46. So, but how can the total balance be 41? Was there cash down somewhere on the left side of that worksheet?
Maybe.
Zero down. Oh no, here's your cash down. Yeah, I'm at a loss. I mean, everybody knows it's self-proclaimed I'm not really good at math, to get it exactly right. But, I can round up and I can round down, and just doing what we did, we should be back up to about $47,000. I don't know how they got it to 41. Don't know. I do care, but I don't know. It's interesting.
Yeah. It's some of the confusion, man.
It's car math, buddy. It is, they don't teach it in high school. Mm-hmm. They don't teach it anywhere but at the dealership.
All right. So again, the public service announcement. Thank you again to Mike E. We've got another Ford dealer misrepresenting MSRPs, gang. So this is now just a public service announcement.
Okay.
If you are in the market to buy a new car, I can't believe we're saying this, but the MSRP as listed on their website is $74,340 with a $7,000 savings.
And this is at Schottenkirk Ford in Jasper, I'm assuming, Wyoming.
Okay, that's fine.
Well, that's what it says, Jasper, just Schottenkirk Ford.
And then here is the window
actual
sticker, $72,800.
And what did they say it was?
This can be, to be very clear.
Yeah.
We're empathetic to the idea of making mistakes. We make mistakes all the time.
Yes.
This is not, I'm not calling out Schottenkirk Ford, not in the slightest. This is a mistake that can happen. This is a public service announcement to consumers to double check the MSRP.
And to the dealers who are posting that perhaps
double check your own stuff.
Yeah, double check your stuff, that perhaps somebody's dyslexic when it comes to typing in some of this information. You are way too kind to these dealers to suggest that it might just be
no, because I'm empathetic to it. We have issues that come up on our website too.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it. Check the rest of their damn inventory and then tell me.
Now that I can buy into.
Okay. Because if on most of their inventory there is that discrepancy, then one might surmise that it is intentional.
No.
But we don't know that until we were to check their inventory.
Even if it was all incorrect, that doesn't mean it was intentional.
What else would it be?
I'm just saying, I've had many bugs, many issues that have come up in our website. It doesn't necessarily mean it's intentional.
If the MSRPs are inflated on their website,
what if they're all inflated by the same amount?
Then it's intentional.
No, maybe it was just a bug.
It's not a bug. This ain't the flu. Okay?